One Big Beautiful Bill Act has passed the House today, May 22nd. I don't have all the context of what's in here. I have not read the bill, but I've scanned several news articles just to give a quick update, but then also my opinion here. I'm not a huge expert on bills being passed and all that, but I do know that the bill has to go to the Senate. It has to be signed by the president. The bill that has passed the House still is probably not likely the final bill. As a CPA, as a tax professional, I typically do not dig into the details of this until it is basically imminent to be signed by the president or after it has been signed. There's so many things that they are negotiating on that it doesn't make any sense to waste time going into the details until it's absolutely certain that this is going to be tax law. So I wouldn't go too deep yet, but we are at a point where it makes sense to really start paying attention. This is probably going to be passed. It looks like, again, I could be completely wrong about that. Here's what's in there right now, just a high-level overview. The core tax extensions, yes, the bill makes permanent the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. It extends and makes permanent a lot of the individual provisions like the increased standard deduction, the increased child tax credit, the increased estate tax limits, the new tax brackets. It does add, apparently, no taxes on tips or overtime between 2026 to 2028. So that's not permanent, that's a temporary thing. And I'm not sure about the timing on this, if it's permanent or temporary, but a deduction for U.S.-made car loan interest. So with the standard deduction and the child tax credits, it looks like not only is what we have right now from Tax Cuts and Jobs Act extended permanently, but there is a temporary boost in those as well. The SALT tax deduction, this is state and local taxes itemized deduction, actually looks like it's going to be going from $10,000 to $40,000. Again, this is what's in the current bill that passed the House. There's still going to be changes to this, I guarantee you, at least parts of it. All right, I'm going to read this one. Trump Kids Savings Account. This is $1,000 seed grants for children born between 2024 and 2028. $5,000 a year family contributions, age-restricted distributions, and full access at age 30. The QBI deduction was extended, made permanent, I think, and increased from 20% to 23%. I'm not real big on macroeconomics. I don't know how all that plays in either, so feel free to disagree with me on if any of this is good or not. But from a standpoint of normal taxpayers paying less in taxes, what's passed is going to help normal taxpayers pay less in taxes. I've seen that, and I think that that will continue if this does get signed into law.